Hello guys, I'm here today with another sketchbox, and this is October's box. So I will open this and take a look at the supplies inside and then try to make something with them. And the first sketchbox I ever opened here on my channel was also an October box. So I've been doing this for a whole year now, that's crazy. It has been a lot of fun and I hope you are still enjoying these videos. I tried a few boxes now, and this one and the scroller box are probably the ones I'm gonna continue opening, as long as everyone are still enjoying it, of course. So let's open the box. October's featured artist is Fatma Sahem, and I'm sorry if I did not pronounce that right. And they made this lovely artwork of a girl with flowers in her hair. It is so pretty. Then the card with a list of all the supplies and information and stuff like that. I got the premium box this month. So the first supplies that I already knew about, because Sketchbox has been giving us little hints. 2 Copic sketch markers, and I'm so glad to finally try these ones. I have 1 classic Copic, but since I'm really into brush nibs, I've been super curious about the sketch ones, and they are a lot thinner than I thought. I kinda wish that pro markers were this small too, it would save me a lot of space. Also, I got them in the colors Rose Salmon and Yellowish Shade. And next we have 4 other markers from a different brand. These are Spectra AD markers, and they are apparently new on the market and should be very close to Copics. So they also got a brush nib, yay! So now I got a bunch of skin tone colors to work with. Wonder what I'm gonna draw today. And then the last supply in the box is this giant Iron Lac Pump Action ink marker. This is filled with quick drying alcohol based ink, and I got it in purple. It seems like my favorite color. So let's try out the supplies. So as usual, I'm trying out the supplies on a piece of paper to see what all the colors looks like and what I got to work with. And what I noticed with the Spectra markers compared to the Copic ones is that they feel a little bit dry. It turns out more streaky, and I was kind of surprised about the huge Iron Lac marker, because even if it said that it was supposed to be alcohol based ink, I was expecting it to be thick paint inside, but it seemed to be just regular marker ink, which I thought was very interesting. And since it is Halloween soon, I was inspired to make a witch, because I haven't drawn a witch in a long time. And as I mentioned in my 5 cheap crayon video, I'm trying to draw more male characters. So today I decided to draw a male witch, not a wizard, not a warlock, but a witch, because men can be witches too, I got it confirmed. Also, if you're wondering about the horn thingies in his nose, it's supposed to be a septum piercing, but yeah, it looks kinda weird, I know. And he got a cat on his shoulder, which I sadly had to erase later. So I'm starting with the lighter skin tones and building up the shades with the darker tones, and this is the first time I'm working with the Copic sketch markers, and I must say I really like them. I love the brush nib, and I kind of like the Spectra markers too, but as I said, they felt a bit dried out. I don't know if it's just mine. Let me know if you also got the box and yours also felt dry, but they were still nice to work with though on smaller areas. I went with this more sketchy coloring style. I thought it would fit this illustration, and the purple marker turned out a little streaky itself. So I used the Iron Lac marker to color in the hat and the cloak, and this huge marker was so hard to control. The nib is super big, and it's also a chisel nib, so it was very hard to see where I drew. So I decided to erase the kitten, or I would just have drawn over it anyway, which was a shame, I thought. But sometimes you have to change your ideas, even if you don't really want to. Then I created this forest background since it felt a bit empty behind the witch. Then I would also have preferred to have a darker pen to outline it all to get more contrast, but that's the thing with creating with only the supplies that's in the box. It is a challenge and you just need to do the best with what you got. That's what I do anyway. Of course you can do anything with the boxes you get. I just think it's fun with a challenge. But to create a little more contrast, I picked up some ink from the purple marker with a brown spectra marker, which gave me this darker purplish brown to create some darker outlines with. Worked pretty well actually. So my favorites of all the markers has to be the Copic ones, even though the Spectra markers were good too, but the Copic markers felt like they were of better quality. I do wish I could have more of those to play with, but I have a big collection of Pro markers now and I could not really afford buying a bunch of Copics at the moment. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video and the drawing. Happy Halloween everyone! Also, if you want to try out the Sketchbox yourself, use the code Federated2016 to get 10% off on your first box. Thank you so much for watching and keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!